How is everyone liking the new content that's been in the game? I mean, there's been some fun stuff, you know, there's the new gacha, the new event, which I actually have not played. I've been really busy with the weekend focusing on enhancement farming and domain investigations. I basically save all of mine throughout the week to have like 4 to run, because I'll start one and then save 3 extras during the weekend. And that's one of the main things I do. But today we're going to talk about the extra upcoming banners and also the NOBARA that's coming out pretty soon at some point that you guys should be, you know, paying attention to. I think that the game is in a weird spot. If you want to know exactly what's coming out, like some of the main things, I did touch on that in a previous video, which I'll leave as a end screen. It'll pop right up over there. You can't see my hand over there when this video is about to end. So make sure you get all the way through the video and it'll be right there. I talk about all the stuff, and long story short, there isn't really a lot of stuff. We're going to hit a period. We're already in it. We hit a period where there's just a lot of like rerun type stuff, and that's kind of it for a little bit. And little side character banners that introduce a memory, and that's pretty much it. Like this one is, I think that this is the release of this memory. And so while some of those memories are good and things like that, I do think you should probably just target specific banners. And the next really big banner is going to be the half anniversary. So we're in a weird spot. I don't know when that'll happen. Is that going to be 3 months in the game? Is it going to be 3.5 months? Is it actually going to be 6 months? It can't be with the pace they've had. So they're going to basically be throwing a lot of gotchas at us as they attempt to catch up once again. So this is just crazy, dude. Once again, we've got more than 5 new character banners up. I mean, the good news is that some of them last for a long time. Some of these are going to leave, but yeah, kind of crazy. All right, so first things first, I want to open with a free multi. So the good news is, yes, free pulls are free pulls. I'm not going to ever complain about getting free pulls. So they did give us a bunch of free multis, or we will be getting a bunch of free multis. So I'm not going to complain about free pulls. So let's see if we get something. We got a Black Flash. I mean, I'm not really looking for anything. Maybe the new memory. I don't know. This isn't a new memory, right? No, it is. It is. Right? Am I thinking of another banner? It is this one. 2 memories. I literally just talked. Oh, and I got it. Nice. I was like, I know it's this one. I literally just talked about it, but I wasn't positive. All right, so I guess that worked out. Okay. I don't even know what it actually does, to be honest. Let's see what the other one is. Aim before a dupe. Oh, I think I like that one. I think that one's good. Yeah, I have it. I think it's good. What does this do? Applies 25% crit rate increase to self for 3 turn. Okay. Upon using a command skill. And what's the... When landing a crit, applies critical hit or physical technique increase to all allies for 3 turns. I think you can do some fun stuff with this, especially on characters that hit a lot of times, like Yaga sometimes does on his main skill, or on a character that hits multiple enemies, or with Yuta where he has an AoE crit hit reduction. You could also do this with adult time. Like you could kind of cheese this, but I don't think it's anything like super special. Let's see what this one does, and I got a dupe of it now. Triggered upon using command or ultimate, applies 40% damage dealt increase to self for 2 turns, applies 15% damage increase to self for 2 turns as well. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Takes effect if HP is no more than 50%. Why don't they just say if HP is 50% or below? Why is this the verbiage in this game say? If anybody that works on this game is watching, change it. Like it's no more than. It's just kind of weird. It's a minor semantic thing, I know, but it annoys me. When the turn starts, self HP is, see, there it is. When the turn starts, if if your, can't just say your. Okay, I'm being kind of critical, but it is kind of translation things, and you know, I can't really be too mad at it, right? So don't mind me. Is no more than 50% and can be used only once in the battle. Recovers 1,000 ultimate gauge. Yeah, this one's pretty solid. I like it. I actually like that one a lot. So that was a free multi that went pretty well. It's a shame that I don't have the cubes to really keep going on some of these other gotchas. You know, I want to do a summon really bad on this banner, so we're going to do one of those really quickly while I'm here. Felt kind of dirty buying the 600 cubes or whatever needed for this summon. I'm not going to lie to you. It actually did. But Hopefully I get her. That'd be pretty nice. She's awesome. And I don't know when I'm going to get another chance to get her. Black Flash? I don't know when I'm going to get another chance to get her. So, you know, we'll see. Oh. Memory Phantom Parade strikes again. Oh. Okay. All right. I guess they really want me to have that, don't they? Oh, that's brutal. Damn. Yeah, I really wanted her. All right, so like I said, if you haven't already seen it, some stuff is coming out, but nothing like super crazy. I mean, the main thing we'd be looking for coming up soon is like the release of new events. So let's talk about the characters, but really quick, if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. About 80% of the viewers are not subscribed. So if that's you, you know what to do. Make sure you stick around for more content. I appreciate you big time, and hit that thumbs up. It does help tremendously. By the way, you should be, ideally anyway, I don't want to guilt you, but ideally you're helping out all your favorite creators. All right. So NOBARA, a bad match. I don't know why I read that first line and I thought it said something else, a bad something else. But then I was like, wait a minute, that can't be right. All right. So NOBARA, she is an attacker focused on Jujutsu attacks. That's fine. Here is the character. Oh, she got adjusted. Huh. I'd assume that her release features already the adjustment, right? They buffed her. I'd assume that her release features the adjustments already in it, because there's no reason why it shouldn't. So I'll cover it from that perspective. When Black Flash is performed, increases own Jujutsu by 45%, recovers own cursed energy. She can do a Black Flash. Oh no, she does the ranged attack, the nails, right? Does that count as physical? When it's using Jujutsu damage, does that count? I'm still kind of confused about the mechanic. I think that mechanic is kind of stupid because it seems only proc on physical attacks, right? But she's using nails, but they're imbued with cursed energy. I don't know. It's weird. I guess it would make more sense if she was a ranged attack or a mixed attacker. Maybe she's got a mixed attack in here. No, I don't. I guess whatever. It deals 135% range Jujutsu damage to the selected enemy with 3 hits. Increases the selected enemy's nail counts by 3. Decreases the selected enemy's Jujutsu damage. Oh, so a debuff on the opponent. Making it, that's a defensive one, so where you can take less damage from the opponent. It does not change with her adjustment. This skill also didn't change. What the hell? Did they just basically change a couple minor things? Okay, I see they changed it there. All right, so deals 90% ranged Jujutsu damage to all enemies. Increases all enemies' nail count by 1. Okay. Increases all enemies' damage received, Jujutsu damage received by 15%. This only costs 5 cursed energy. She could use this damn near every turn, right? That's initial curse energy is 30. Yeah, she's not. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. She can get a couple stacks on this. It's not like it's the highest amount, but she can get a couple stacks on that. She puts a nail, not like 2 or 3 nails like the other skill does, but you still have 7 turns on these nails versus 3 on the one that drops 3 at a time. Interesting. Pre-adjustment skill 3 post. All right, there we go. Deals, what's the damage difference here? Okay, deals 376% ranged Jujutsu damage to enemies with nail counts. The higher the enemy's nail count, the greater the damage. Removes all nail count. Oh, interesting. So does this move hit everyone? Because it just says enemies with nails. Oh, that's disgusting. I think that's gross. Because this is that's another thing too, is this is an AoE nail spreader. Yeah, this skill 2 is kind of crazy. I think that's gross, man. That's really awesome. They don't change her ultimate, so she just got some minor tweaks, but that's all right. Deals melee. Oh, this is where she's going to be getting her Black Flash. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Deals melee combined damage equal to 600% and taijutsu and jujutsu to the selected enemy. So 600 taijutsu and 770 jujutsu. The selected enemy's nails increase by 1 for 8 turns. The ultimate will always perform a Black Flash. There it is. I was like, where the hell is the Black Flash at? Like, what is happening here? All right, so there it is. Deals melee damage. It's combined between the two. It will do a black flash and gives a nail. The black flash increases her damage by 45% and recovers her cursed energy. And since it drops a nail and she gets the cursed energy too, you may be able to go directly into a skill 3 again. It's kind of gross. She seems really good. Like, she seems really good. Increases own combo allies Jujutsu damage by 15%. Deals melee combined damage equal to 128% taijutsu and jujutsu. She seems really good. No passives there. I actually like her a lot. I think she's definitely worth having. Now, the tricky thing is, if you've got Yuta, you can make an argument you don't need her. There's nothing wrong with having 2 DPSs of a color. But you can make an argument that you don't need her. In fact, I think everybody playing global should have Yuta at this point, and everyone should have Yuta and at least Blue Gojo, because that's ideally how you started your account. Maybe you didn't get lucky, or maybe you didn't reroll, blah blah blah. But I think you're probably in most cases running Yuta with Nanami and with Yaga there. You could go Inumaki, but I guess that last spot is at your own discretion. I've had a little bit of fun using Toji there, and then just, it's funny when there's a physical enemy and they got the double retaliations. It's really funny. So you could do something like that, I guess. I guess that works, but you could use her. I think she's really good, but I think that you could make the argument you don't necessarily need her, but I think she's going to just shred some content. So it's an interesting spot to be in, but she definitely, again, feels like a luxury character. There's nothing wrong with that, but you know, it depends on if you wanted to go for her. Now, again, the tricky thing is on global, we don't know when hidden inventory, which is like the teen Gojo and all that stuff, we don't know when that's coming. Right? I don't know. We don't know. And that is truly what you should be saving for. I mean, the thing is, there are other good characters that come out between now and then, like this character. But I think it's mostly luxury. And that's my thing, is we don't know. So you could decide to skip her. Now, here's another comment I'll make. She will be added to the general pool, which is what most people say. Whenever a new character comes out, they'll be added to the general pool, because it's true. It's true. Like this Momo, right? Somebody was probably upset that I summoned for her. That's fair, because she does get added to the general pool. The tricky thing is that the general pool does not get updated very often. I don't know how often it'll get updated with this increased release schedule. But it could be 6 months from now that Momo's in there. It could be 2 months from now. It could be a month. I don't know. And then again, when she's in there, and same for the Kugisaki, when the character's put in there far after their initial release, you can't say, oh, they're in the general pool, I'm going to focus on that to get them. You could have 1,000 tickets and not get the character. So that's a tricky thing. So I guess if she's your best character or your favorite character in the series, if you need a red DPS, you can go for it. I'm sure that there is use for her, obviously, in Tower. I also really like the AoE that she's doing. She seems like she's a wave clearer, and I think she's going to do so much damage with the nails. The tier list here for JP has her, I think, as an S tier character, and I definitely want to check out some gameplay for her. So I think she's awesome, but totally up to you what you guys decide to do. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe, and if you didn't see that video where I talked about the roadmap for what's coming in the game, you can find it on the screen now. Remember, I told you if you finish the video, it'll be there for you. So if you finish the video, thank you. I appreciate it, and I will see you in that other video when you click it, because you're totally going to do that, right?